Welcome to Paul and Mrs. Trips. Today we're getting on a 4-night cruise up to Morton Island, then returning back to Sydney. Come along for the journey, and at the end of the video we'll go through what we got right, what we got wrong, and what we do next time. Level 10. Level 9, the pool, the bar below.
In the rear two corners of the pool area you have a burger place and a pizza place, and in the front two corners you have two different bars. Black Pearl restaurant with a little performance during dinner. Level 5, this is the main entertaining area with a couple of bars, poker machines and nightclub. Here we have a kids club, and coming up is an arcade for the kids, so there's really something for everyone.
This is a front.
There is some shopping on board as well. This doorway leads into an auditorium where they have bingo and other live performances. It's 3 levels high. There was plenty of entertainment throughout the ship. Look at the room. You see this bed comes down out of the ceiling. There is an option for an extra one there. Fridge down below. 3 wardrobes. A couple of drawers and a mirror. A shower, toilet, sink and mirror. Here are a few photos from our time on board. Alright, so some of the things that we did do well on the cruise. We took a container to fill up water. So every bar has ice water where you can fill this up. Don't have to buy bottled water. You always had icy cold water anywhere you went. So that was one thing we did really well. Another thing we did well, we didn't always eat at the buffet. So the wife, she booked the restaurant. It's still free. And we sat down, ordered what we wanted, and then the waiter brought it out. So we didn't have to deal with the lines, deal with people coughing on everything. I thought that was a really good way to eat for dinner. And for breakfast, I ordered the omelette. So people weren't touching the utensils, and that was just a good way to avoid touching other stuff that other people have touched, coughed on. And when there's 3,700 people on there, it's pretty easy to catch something. So we tried to avoid that where we could. Another good thing we did with your room key, you can top money up on it, or you can add a bank account to it, and everything you purchase comes off that card. So we put money onto this card rather than link a bank account to it. So what that did, when we ran out of money, we could have a look at what we spent it on and we could top it up. But if you're drunk and you've got no check, like it's just coming out of your bank constantly, you don't know how much you've spent. So I think that was one of the really good things that we did. So one of the bad things that we got pretty horribly wrong, Leroy came with us, and this is his son. So we were sort of stuck waiting for him to turn up after the water slides, rather than having a designated meeting point. Or we were sort of stuck because we couldn't go do what we wanted to do because we had to wait for Leroy to come back, so he didn't get lost because you'd never find each other. So that was one thing we got pretty wrong, which leads me into what would we change next time. we saw a family with two-way radios. So the kids had one, the father had one. The kids went off and did what they wanted to do. Called up Dad on the radio. "Oh, Dad, coming back, where are you?" "Yeah, righto, mate, just down at level 3 in the foyer." You know, what a great idea. I'd recommend that to anyone traveling with kids. I think that was a fantastic idea. So that's one of the things I would do differently next time for sure, and recommend anyone to do. A couple of things to remember when you're out at sea. One is there's no phone signal unless you're close to a town off the coast, but you can't rely on that. And another good thing was to download the cruise ship app. That gives you all your planning, what's on, when it's on, where it's at, and it's a very easy way to identify where you want to go and what you want to do for the day. So I'd probably recommend downloading that before you leave as well. They do have paid Wi-Fi plans, but that's very expensive, hence that's why I thought that radio was such a great idea. I hope you've got something out of the video, and thanks for watching.